Good morning, party people. Welcome back to another episode of buying games low and selling games high and trying to live off that money. You guys know how it is. But today we're out here in Rhode Island. We're gonna be hitting up some stores, buying some games, and the first stop is one of my favorite places, actually. If you guys remember from a video from a while back, it'll be up in the top right. You guys already know where to go find it. You get to go to my favorite store, Movies, Games, and More, out here in Warren, Rhode Island. It's amazing. They got the $1 bins. I'm so excited to see what they got in store for me today. Like, a really cool thing is they have this like walking path that looks like a road. Pretty sure it goes through like this whole town, which is pretty sweet. So I parked like a quarter mile away, but like I'm still just walking, I'm chilling, I'm having a good day. It's like 35 degrees out, so it's not terrible. And we're just vibing. About to buy some games. It's a good day. It's a happy day. Let's go inside.
Sure. Yeah.
Just got my $1 pile down. I just need to do around. Oh, we just got to the 50. Okay. 10, 20, no, that's 20, 40, 45, actually, 47. Do I got change? That's a real question. What was the change on it?
8 cents.
Oh, I can definitely beat that. Cool. Works for me. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Thank you, you too. So she gave me boxes too, which is even better. So now I get to walk around with these boxes and just walk around through the city. But we were able to, I walked in with a 50, so my goal was to get under 50, and it ended up being 8 cents. $47.08. Why did I say weird like that? I don't know, but I'm just so excited because this is a crap ton of games. And now that I've got the disc resurfacer too, I can actually practice on some of these and then create even more profit. There's like Soul Calibur 4 was in here for $1. Like, where else do you find like cool stuff like that? And everything's falling out of my hands, so I gotta put you down. Of course, everything fell out of my hands, but either way, let's get these games back in this box here, and we'll head over back to the car, get these guys loaded. Of course, all these games fell right next to like a 25-year-old nip bottle that was just like basically corroded on the ground. So that's pretty New England-y of us. Needless to say, I love this place so much. Go check out Movies, Games, and More if you are anywhere in the Rhode Island area. Heck, if you're in the Massachusetts area, I'm like not really, I'm close to Providence, but I'm not really close to here. Heck, even if you're in the Massachusetts area, you can come on down. If you're in the Connecticut area, it's on the Massachusetts side of Rhode Island, so I wouldn't bother. Just save all the profit for me. But if you're bored, you want to drive to Rhode Island, these guys are fantastic, great prices. She even boxed everything up for me, which was super sick. Because normally that stuff don't happen. But when you clear out her entire dollar section, you know. I decided it's about 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten in a while, so I'm gonna be trying out this new chicken place that's just down the street. It looks pretty sick, so I'm excited. Well, they politely asked me not to film in the restaurant, but I did pick up a pretty decent sized meal for about 10 bucks. And the cool thing about, oops, there we go, now I can get in my car. The coolest thing about this place, it looks like it's in an old library. And if you know what I'm talking about, right? Like your old public library. Like it just looks like a library. But it's pretty cool looking, I'll give it that. Also, there is a officer of the law and a speed trap right in front of me. So I'm trying not to be too sus. But I am excited to try out this. Let's take a look at it together. Uno, dos, tres. Yeah. It looks a little dry, I ain't gonna lie to you. But it smells really good. Like, I'm excited for this. I like how this is turning into a food review channel today. Just because I got, you know, not much else content. I don't want to drive anywhere else to buy more games. I already just dropped 50 bucks today, which is more than I'm probably happy with. But at least I get to eat some good rice, because this is good. This just ripped perfectly. I'm a food review channel now, guys. Get over it and get a bite of this chicken real fast. That's good. This is good. All right, I highly recommend Mr. Chicken if any of you guys are in the Warren area, the Rhode Island area. This stuff is fantastic. I'm gonna eat all this off camera because I'm not a food review channel. I just want to eat because I'm hungry. So we'll be back in just a minute. All right, so I have everything all perfectly unorganized right here with all the boxes, the Atari games, all this. So let's fix that right now. Woo! I think that was a good transition, but yes, here's everything. Okay, so I don't really know where to start with this group. Everything that you saw here was $1 a piece, except for these 2 copies of Pac-Man Fever, which were $2 a piece. But honestly, even those margins seemed worth it. So literally everything here was $1 a piece. Absolutely crazy. So I still have to go through and check condition on everything because honestly, it's kind of a toss-up, and when she put them in the box for me, I didn't actually get to check condition on any of them. I mean, it's $1, so if it's so bad, it's unreasonable. The trash can's right over there. It's an easy solve. But if it is a bit salvageable, then it's perfect because then I get to start using my disc resurfacer, which I also picked up a lot of scratch discs, so I'll have more things to fix throughout this week. Before I check condition, let's break this down pile by pile, system by system. So up here, we have our sole PSP game, which is the original MLB, as well as 5 absolutely banging Atari games, which if you know Missile Command, you know Combat. It's a great, great time, as well as, this is apparently Frogger. And we're gonna have to test that out too. There goes one of them. That's fine. I'm not gonna reshoot this part. We gotta test these guys out too. Down here we have the Xbox and the Xbox 360 games. I only grabbed 2 Xbox games because everything else is basically sports titles. But for the 360, we got some fire ones like Soul Calibur 4, Dark Souls 2. That's just Truth or Lies. And then Sneak King, because honestly, for $1, why not? We found some pretty decent Wii titles too. Rock Band 2 was there, as well as Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, Sims 2 Castaway, and The Adventures of Tin. We have our sole PS4 game in NBA 2K20, our sole PS1 game in Madden 2002. We have our sole PC game in Atari Arcade Hits. And we have an official strategy guide for Time Splitters, because I love picking these up. They're $1 a piece at this place too, and I just love the artwork, and then I love selling the artwork right afterwards. And if we move this guy over a little bit over here, we can dive into everything that was PS2. except for these two Xbox games. Madden 04 because Michael Vick was goated in this game. Tomb Raider Legends because this is like a $10 game that I can fix up. And then Counterforce for the Wii, which is also a $10 game, which I can fix up. Everything else in this pile is a PS2 barn burner, including some of my favorites, such as Star Wars Starfighter, X-Men Legends, The Scorpion King featuring The Rock, Future Tactics, and of course these two copies of Pac-Man Fever. Also, we got Unreal Tournament in this old Game Crazy case. If y'all remember Game Crazy, I don't know if this was just a New England thing, but I miss this place so much. This was like GameStop, but like way, way better. I think they were loosely connected to Hollywood Video. So if you had a Hollywood Video around, then you definitely know what Game Crazy is, and I rock with you hard. Anyways, out of these 44 games and one book, let's see how many of these guys I'm going to be keeping, how many I need to resurface, and how many I just got to get out. Alrighty, we've gone through all of the discs to see which ones are like pretty great shape. And it is all of these ones, which I know because they're discs, it doesn't look like it's a lot. But 36 out of the 44 games are just good to go right out of the gate, ready to get listed, which is crazy good numbers, seeing as how they're all just $1 and chucked into a bin anyways. So that's pretty good percentage. And over here is the pile of games that do need to be resurfaced. Some of the key ones that need to be redone was X-Men Legends, M1, Mission Impossible, Call of Duty Finest Hour, and one of the two Pac-Man Fevers, which just had a little bit more of like the little spots there that I prefer. So I'm just gonna buff that out and get rid of them, make it perfect. All of these ones are looking great. I mean, some of the key ones here, Star Wars Starfighter is going to be able to see the light of day pretty fast. That's already in great shape. All of the Wii games were good to go, so Counterforce and Star Wars The Force Unleashed are going to be good. And all of these 360 games are good to go, which means that Tomb Raider Legend is good to pop right out, as well as Soul Calibur 4, which if you take a look, absolutely pristine. Absolutely pristine. Let's focus it that way. There's like a couple small ones, but this is really good comparatively for $1. All right, we're down here at the resurfacer. Get some of these discs going in the machine. That's clean. To wrap all this up, we were able to pull away with a total profit of about $120 after doing some of the math, and again leading on the conservative side of things. Some of the big winners in that lot was that Frogger for the Atari, the X-Men Legends, which when it gets buffed out is going to be worth around 10 bucks, as well as the two Pac-Man Fevers, which are both going for about 10 bucks right now. So things are looking up. Every other disc is usually coming out to about $3 to $5, somewhere in there. So I estimated around 3. And if they want 5, they'll get it for 5. I don't care, you know? As long as I get 3, they don't get my numbers back, you know? Thank you all for watching this video. I'm over here in the shop trying to put some stuff away, trying to get ready for this weekend. But if you want to buy anything that you saw in this episode, or just anything from any episode, or anything at all, hit up the seller links over there. Mercari is the big boy. Go make an account on Mercari, seriously. And if you want to follow along with our journey on Instagram, basically just know when videos come out, you get to see YouTube shorts faster than you would before. Just head up over here, and you can also see some big life stuff too. Like I got engaged like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Time flies when you're having fun, man, you know? So life stuff happens on there too. Feel free to give me a follow and hang out. Let me know you're from YouTube. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you with another video next week, hopefully.